Quick Lube. Every time you come in, we change your oil, check your tires, wipers and bulbs, everything your owner's manual recommends. We got expert technicians who all know how. People keep their cars much longer now, so maintenance is a much bigger deal. So let us take care of your automobile. Count on Kansas Quick Lube. Our name says it oil.
Find the perfect home with Homeland Realty and Auction. Growing up, you didn't care if your home was small or the curtains were old. The important things about home were sneaking in bed with mom and dad during a thunderstorm, licking beaters when you made chocolate cake, and playing hide and seek in the backyard. Now, even though you care about things like square footage, decor, and neutral colors, you want to buy a home that gives you all the good feelings of the one you grew up in. The home where you walk in the front door and that little voice inside you says, "This is the one." Visit Homeland Realty and Auction in Colby or Goodland.
Stretch yourself, stretch yourself. Protect your home and business and the stuff that you love.
When it comes to insuring your home, vehicles, and valuables, don't just insure your stuff, strut your stuff. With Strut Insurance Services of Colby, located just west of Casey's Convenience Store and their store in Brewster. See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
We'll take the risk. Stretch your stuff. Stretch your stuff. Stretch your stuff. Strut Insurance Service in Colby.
With spring around the corner, there is no better time than now to head into the sports shop in Colby and get yourself set for the spring sports season. Travis, of course, has everything you'll need from spikes to thrower shoes for the tracksters to the bats, balls, gloves, and cleats for the baseball and softballers. Plus, going on all March is his March Mayhem sale, where they've got great deals on everything, plus a portion of the money goes to benefit the American heart. So make sure you stop by at the sports shop in Colby.
Pass the ball and score. Basketball is simple. Insurance is too when you turn to me, Farm Bureau Agent Vernon Hurd, in Colby and St. Francis. I'm your go-to with a game plan that meets all your Farm Bureau Agent Vernon Hurd today. I make insurance.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on Right. This is the Strut Insurance Services pregame TMP victory in that game. See if they can hang in their first one of the building. Women play tomorrow. Just tomorrow. Colby, Cordia. But again, getting set to go. Going through their a bit different lineup. Faster, trying to head from TMP. It's going to be it's going to be that pace up like this.
Yeah, deep roster. You look at it, it's all juniors. They've got experience on their side, and you just come on.
One more timeout, then we will come back with the starting lineup. And Substate basketball.
Is Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. Years serving the Northwest Kansas community with all their flooring and allows you to pick your different, of course, all the accessories to make it function.
West Kansas Chiropractic. I will not down scar tissue. Helps in Mark Gun, Kansas Chiropractic in Colby.
Now, 1.3 the ride as we are getting set for the start of this ball game. Done by Farm Bureau Insurance and, of course, your local Farm Bureau and Colby. See here today, Vernon Hurd for 100.3 the ride. Colby will be the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, so we'll look at their starters first. It'll be Chandler Comfort, the 6'1 sophomore, getting the start for Colby. Leighton Reinhardt, the 5'10 sophomore, in the starting lineup again for the Eagles. Dante Whitfield will get the start, the 6'2 sophomore. Aaron Faber, the senior, making his first start tonight. Two senior will round out the starting lineup. For the TMP Monarchs, they'll go with Peyton Hoffman, 6'2 junior, Cameron Schmidt, the 6'1 senior, Max McGaffin, the 6'2 senior, Jared Vitsom, the 6'5 junior, and Cameron Fouts, the 6'1 senior, rounding out the starting lineup tonight. Starting lineups have been introduced to the crowd here. Colby in a white stripe down the gray trim and the blue tip-off coming up.
It's too hot.
At Wars Lennox dealer about a Dave Lennox signature collection home comfort system.
Dealer, McKee Incorporated, located on South Range.
Participating Lennox dealer for details. Stone Ag is committed to the Northwest Kansas community. Staff works hard, needs, just fast and friendly. With the way they'll do business.
Sea of Colby, always a fine drive, long box, short box, regular cabs, crew cabs, and many makes and models. You'll find some inventory to choose for your trade. That Motortown LLC located at 1275 Kansas. Go online to motortownllc.com.
More of the Eagles on radio. Here's Chad.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio.
Merchants Bank of Colby.
Colby basketball on 100.3 the ride is Jared Vitson, the 6'5 junior, jumping for TMP. Dante Whitfield will jump for Colby, the 6'2 sophomore. Ball in the air is tipped by TMP and pulled down by the Monarchs. Max McGaffin able to run away here at the community building. Colby will get into that 2-3 zone. We'll see that pretty much all night. Good result on the opening play as Austin Russ reaches in, knocks it away, and the Eagles get a steal.
Great play by Austin Russ. Uses his feet well to move around the post player down there in the low block play away. Dante Whitfield recovers it.
Russ tries a three on the other, run it up the floor, and lay it in. Jared Vitson with the bucket. Poking it back out. Colby retains possession. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by here. Quickly up the floor. Turnaround shot in the lane. A little hook is up and in there by Vitson. In favor of... That's one of those. The TMP player did a good job of getting around it, and then Reiner had...
Yeah, you're going to get called every time for leaning into it. That's something that's pretty obvious. Gets his hand shot enough.
Key to it. He kicks, checks it, sophomore. TMP, top of the key. Gets it in the lane here. Now over on the right side. Here's a drive. And a great finish by Jared Vitson. Whitfield came over and was there to mount anyway. 6-0 the score.
Vincent takes a great pro hop in the middle of the lane. He's able to split two defenders, then uses his body again to jump through. Another set of defenders is able to make the layup.
Chandler Comfort gets an open three on the other end. It's Russ do a good job of getting there defensively on the rebounder and Cameron Fowl underneath here. Branham to inbound. Trying to get it to Whitfield, and it's out of bounds. And a great job by TMP there. Ball. Realized he was going to land out of bounds, threw it off the leg of the inbounder from Colby, who was still standing out of bounds. And so the ball ends up with TMP. Pretty heady play there. Monarchs will set it up against the 2-3 defense of Colby. Top left side, three-pointer on the way is off the mark by Hoffman. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by TMP. The put back at 10 by Vitson is no good, and a foul's been called. It's going to be charged to Dante Whitfield, his first, and the second foul on Colby. 6 points in the game. He has all the points in the game at this point. He hits the first free throw here.
Colby, that TMP does a good job setting the 2-3 zone. And allows
8-0 the score, and Colby's timeout. Jeff Brown going to make some adjustments here. Again, the score, a quick start by some things in here you got to look at too. Colby's had two free by Chandler Comfort on the base.
Got a 15-footer and give it. It's going to start hitting.
Random gets the inbound pass in. Comfort will take and be his. Some Russ underneath the Comfort. Finds an open Whitfield. Stop, skip pass right side. He had that little fake left go right, but forget to dribble. They'll travel to Colby, and Eagles of the substitution. Whitfield will come out. Brooks Curry checks into the ballgame for the Eagles. Comfort at the point tonight. Gets it over to Rex Branham. They'll reverse the offense around here. TMP tries to trap it. They do a pretty good job of it here. So TMP with the basketball on the right side to get it underneath. Now back out. Open three-pointer on the way. Good. Knocked down by Jared Vitson, and we have an off ball against TMP. And again, it was after the bucket. So it's on Cameron Fouts, his first, and that's the first on TMP. But it is 3:51 to go in the first.
And you'd like to see Colby start working the ball on the inside. Now you got Brooks Curry playing in there, who's been big the last year.
Line change getting set to come in here for TMP. We got 5 players waiting to go, and it's going to be Colby basketball. Putting the new group in there. Chase Rome into the ball. This is TJ Flax. Eagles are on the ball.
Making the extra pairs at 3.
Ball back here. And Russ comes and Faber, the 5 on the floor. Comfort, top of the key to Whitman. Out to Brett. Dante, right side on the left of the key. Comfort, right side. Branham, top of the side now. Again, this is what you were looking for. Patience in it for the Eagles right there.
That great ball movement, great offense. Able to make a couple of skip passes, really making. And then Brooks finally worked the ball inside Brooks.
Well, first point of the night for Curry. So again, yeah, just a tremendous possession there by Colby. Showing some patience in the offense. Curry, second attempt. The lefty puts it a little short. Rebound pulled. Monarchs with it. An open 3 on the left side is good on the baseline. Ryan Reuter. He got open in the corner and was able to knock it down. 14-4 the score. Colby trails. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Faber gets it out to Whitfield. Top of the key to Branham. Branham with that big three to get the Eagles on the board tonight. Now over to Chandler Comfort, an open three. This one a little long, and the rebound pulled down by Shoemaker for TMP, and they will get it up the floor in a hurry here. TJ Flax passes it up top of the key. Here's a drive and a shot. No good. Foul's been called. And free throws coming for the Monarchs, Ryan Shippers. Foul charge to Dante Whitfield. That's 2 on Dante now. And the 3rd on Colby. Shippers to the line here to shoot a couple for TMP. First one's up and good. Blaine Reinert. Second free throw for Ryan Shippers upcoming here. Right-hander hits it, nothing but net. 2 points for Shippers in the game. 16-4, TMP leads. Bet at 42 on the left side. Austin Russ over to Faber. He's open, takes a long TMP. Wants a timeout here. Coach Brown calling for it. Coach Brown here in this opening quarter to an 11-0 run. And Colby got a few points up there, and now TMP on another little run here as they've scored the last 5 in the game.
Have to really start to communicate, because step passes that really keep you working. And you just kind of have to try and slow them down. Really, to hopefully you can run in through a passing lane and get one going the other way out.
Set the inbound, they get it into Branham in the baseline outside to Curry. Brooks drove it in there. Brooks Curry with 3 points in the game. 16-6 the score. TMP leads. They have the basketball. On the right side, Flax up with the ball, and TMP resets right side with Flax. Driving, floater, good, and a foul. Tough finish there for TJ Flax. One thing we've seen tonight from TMP, they have hit a couple of, heavily contested, tough shots, and they've knocked them down.
Yeah, so far they've showed a real ability to finish at the rim. Brooks Curry picks up the foul there. He picks it up because he swats at the basketball. He goes up and loading up and following through. He doesn't pick up the foul.
Free throw is good as well. 19-6 the score. Colby down 13, 55 baseline. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound goes off of Austin's fingertips and out of bounds. Back to TMP. Colby will put Dante Whitfield back in the game. A little surprised here, so he's got 2 fouls and there's only 52 seconds to go in the quarter. So he'll want to be careful not to pick up a third here. Monarchs with it on the left side. Shoemaker driving in, jump stop, tries to feed it underneath. Whitfield knocks it away, and the steal by Leighton Reiner. Reiner gets the steal. Colby with the basketball. Whitfield, top of the key. Right side to Austin Russ. Underneath to Brooks Curry. Spins in the lane, shot is up, and no good. Rebound tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off. It looked like it went off of Austin's foot there. He's trying to play the case the other way, but not going to get it. So it's TMP basketball. 24.5 seconds. Monarchs swing it over on the right side into the hands of TJ Flax. He kicks it up, and the jumper at the right elbow is good from Ryan Shippers. Shippers with 4 points in the game. 5 seconds. I don't think Colby realizes a 3. 2, and there's a shot by Cummings. The rebound, not going to matter here as the quarter comes to an end. 21-6. The score in favor of TMP at the end of the first quarter of play. We'll take a break. Second quarter comes.
Than ever. Hi, this is Skylar with Farmers and Merchants Bank, and although we wish you could visit us in person, we understand that in today's busy world, sometimes it's difficult for you to make it to the bank. Luckily, we have just rolled out many new features: mobile banking, hot money, online bill pay, text banking, and mobile capture. So no matter where you're at, so is Farmers and Merchants Bank. Call us today for any questions about our new products at 785-460-3321. Together making a difference. Member FDIC.
Are you running on empty? Service Oil Company in Colby is the place to fill up. Hi, this is Monica with the Service Oil Company. We feature quality Conoco gas at prices that are hard to beat, and we have a great selection of snacks and drinks inside to fill you up. Service Oil Company is focused on bringing you quality fuel at the best prices possible. Come by and experience the difference for yourself. Service Oil Company is open weekdays 8 to 12 and 1 to 5, with pay at the pump open 24/7, located at 4th and Court in Colby.
Now, with more of the Eagles on radio, here's Chad Jones and Thomas Wieland.
Welcome back, 21-6 the score. A 15-point lead for TMP as we start the second quarter of play. Eagles with the basketball. TMP still in their 2-3 zone defense here. Ball loose in the lane, trying to get it to Whitfield, cutting through. The pass behind him, and stolen by TMP, and they'll lay down. This one hit by Cameron Schmidt. Able to finish at the rim. Foul charge to Leighton Reinert, his second. He'll come out of the game, and Aaron Faber will check into the lineup from the charity stripe in the game. But it's the and one on this one. So 3-point Colby trails, 7:34 to go here. Finds Branham on the backside. Doesn't have it. Here's Branham open for. Now back out to Comfort. Now to Branham. He's trying to get it to Whitfield. Although I've been impressed with
the pro hops right now.
TMP is in a 1-3-1. Played that in a 2-3 in the game tonight. And Colby will submit TMP on the run. And the finish is there by Cameron Schmidt. And the steal on the play. And Dante on a little cut after making the 28-8 on the left base. Cameron Schmidt. Rebound at Leonard and top of the baseline. Comfort. Lob underneath. Trying to get him up with it. TMP and Max McGinn on the left side. Faber thought about the three. He was open. Eagles are swinging around and wants the offense. But Whitfield runs the ball. TMP comes up the floor. And there, Nelson, he got the foul. 8 to score. First free throw. Branham on Curry. The free throw is no good. The key now to Leighton. Now over to Brooks. Set it up. Contact on the play. And we talked about their commits a lot of fouls. They haven't done that tonight so far. Played pretty clean.
No, it's caught with their spacing being too close on the inside. Mazick and Curry are both trying to post up to the same high post spot. And that's just not going to work if you're trying to work the ball into the inside.
McGaffin got a steal for TMP, fed it up the floor to Cameron Schmidt, who was fouled as he tried for a lay-in attempt. The foul was charged to Austin Rust, his first, 7th on Colby. 2 shots here for Cameron Schmidt. He's 1 of 3 from the charity stripe in the game as he puts the first one up here and knocks it down. Missed his first 2, he's made his last 2. 9 points in the game now for Cameron Schmidt. Lefty puts the second one up and knocks it down. Schmidt with 10. And here's the second group into the ball game for TMP now. They're doing it like Kentucky.
Blue group, white group.
Blue group, white group. The Eagles with the basketball. Leighton Reiner, top of the key to Masnick. Inside Curry. Brooks drives, goes for the shot, no good, but draws the foul. Good job by Curry. And he will go to the line for the Eagles. Fouls on Chase Rome. He's first personal foul. That's 4 now on TMP, and this will put Brooks Curry at the line. The lefty's first free throw is no good. Brooks will have another one upcoming. Curry 1 of 3 from the charity stripe in the game. Chandler Comfort comes in. Masnick comes out for the Eagles. Second free throw from Curry is no good as well. Rebound tipped and pulled down by Ryan Shippers for TMP. Monarchs will hustle it up the floor. An open three-pointer by Flax on the left corner on the baseline is not going to go. Rebound was knocked out of bounds, and a foul was called on the Monarchs fighting for position underneath of the board. Monarchs. Dante Whitfield. Austin Rust, Chandler Cunningham, Dante Whitfield, the 5 on the floor for the Eagles. With 2:40 to go in the second quarter, Colby trailing by 28, 36-8 to score. Eagles with it. Whitfield right side to Comfort. Lob in underneath here to Curry. Kicks it over in the corner. Branham thought about the 3, didn't have time. Good defense by Flack. TMP with it defensively in that zone. Colby kicks it outside. Austin Russ in the top right, fired a 3 and missed. Rebound pulled down by the Monarchs. They'll set it up once more. TJ Flack swings it right side. Baseline 3 is good. Knocked down by Ryan Reuter. His second 3 of the game, and TMP up by 31 now with 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 39-8. Colby with it underneath. Comfort trying to kick it outside the Whitfield. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Colby gets it into Branham. Will set it up against the 1-3-1. Gets it over Whitfield. Fires a long three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Flax for TMP. Flax will run it up the floor. Makes a great pass underneath. Gets it to Shoemaker, but he has his shot swatted away by Austin Russ and out of bounds.
A great play by Russ and great job not to pick up a foul there. He's able to get nothing but the ball. As soon as it's out of bounds, and allows the Eagles to get their defense back set up.
TMP with it now. They reset their offense. Ryan Shippers out near midcourt. Passes it over to Flax. He will call out the play. Right side. With it. Now swings it over left. Baseline now into the hands of Chase Romey. Romey skips it outside. Head fake on the three by Flax. Skips it over to Shoemaker. He'll drive. Finds Flax cutting through, and Brooks Curry rejects that shot. But made a little contact with the body on the play, and they're going to call a foul. And free throws will be upcoming. Second on Brooks. 8th team foul on Colby. TJ Flax will shoot a couple here. 3 points in the game. He's now 2 for 2 at the charity stripe as he hits that first one. He had an and one earlier tonight. Set for his second attempt here. Flax, a right-hander, dribbles twice, now a third time. Eagles quickly up the floor. Rex Branham in the left corner against the zone. Branham for three, knocks it down. Second three of the game for Rex Branham. Good ball movement there by the Eagles.
Great inside-out game. Whitfield out hand so far tonight.
Comfort with the steal for Colby on the other end. Gets it up the floor to Austin Russ. Trying to get it away. Ryan Shippers hustling back defensively to not give up the transition, but instead they leave an open game. 43-11 TMP on top. 17 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Reminder, the game streaming audio and video thanks to Farmers and Merchants Bank and Strut Insurance Services. TMP with more and lays it in. Colby with a half-court shot at the buzzer. That fall's no good, and that time to 11 in favor of Keystone Ag halftime show. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby.
Earned $2.5 million of patronage to its members. In just the past credit, we're proud to be the area's leading ag lender, taking an active interest in the success of our borrower owners. If you're involved in ag, 4-8 to find out the difference it makes being an owner. Farm Credit Western Kansas, financing ag for generations.
Hello, this is J.L. Evans, President of Western State Bank of Colby. We are a full-service, excellent customer service and competitive ag, commercial, and home loans. Come to your farm or place of business for your convenience. State Bank of Colby with bank locations throughout Western Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Colby Free Press brings residents of Thomas County news, pictures, and commentary on the happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. The Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge of the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
Stuck in a contract with a wireless company that doesn't care about you? Maybe you've been wanting to switch, but everyone in your family has different contract dates. Now you can easily say goodbye to your current wireless company. Nextech Wireless will pay your contract termination fees up to $350 per line when you activate a new smartphone with the Freedom Program. There are no service contracts and no worries. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details. Nextech Wireless. Say hello to something different.
Chad Jones and Thomas Wheeler.
100.3 the ride. The halftime score 45-11 in favor of TMP over Colby in this Substate semifinal. Storage, marketing, and handling needs. Sees the ride. And a tough first half of TMP off to that 11-0 start in the game. Colby made a little bit of a run in there to kind of get things going a little bit, but TMP able to turn it on. And Colby in the first half of this game.
Yeah, TMP kind of pushed that ball out in transition half. They're able to get out in transition, finish at the basket, and then they get in the half court. They're driving the lane, kick out, things like that, and just can really finish at the rim as a whole team.
9 players in scoring. That's pretty incredible, and you can spread it around that much in one half of a ball game. Let's run through points. Then you had 10 from Cameron Schmidt, 9 points from Ryan Reuter in the first half of the game. 4 points each for TJ Flax and Ryan Shippers. 2 points for Chase Walmy and Max McGaffin. 2 points as well for Peyton Hoffman, and then 1 in the first half from Cameron Fouts. For the Eagles, they were led by Rex Branham, who had a couple of three-pointers in there. He had 6 points in the first half of the game. 3 points from Brooks Curry and 2 from Dante Whitfield. Chandler, we trail 45-11. Let's run through rebounding in the first half of the ball game here.
For TMP, they're led by Cameron Fouts with 3, Schumacher, Hoffman 2, Schmidt, Rome, McGaffin, Black, Vitsum, Shippers, all 1 board apiece. For Colby, they're led by Dante Whitfield and Austin Russ with 2, and Chandler Comfort 1.
45-11, the halftime score. We'll take a break, come back, name our hot hand of the half. After word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball, 100.3 The Ride.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank, with locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC. Let Jay add pride to your ride at Motortown LLC of Colby. Always a fine selection of late model vehicles on the lot, including pickups, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, long box, short box, regular cabs, crew cabs, and many makes and models. You'll find sports cars, convertibles, luxury cars, vans, and of course the popular SUVs. Truly a great inventory to choose from, and as always, they're willing to pay you well for your trade. That Motortown LLC, located at 1275 West 4th Street in Colby or Ellis, Kansas. Go online to motortownllc.com.
This time of year, you'll be doing more traveling, loading up and heading out in the family truckster. Make sure you get to your destination safely at Great Western Tire of Oakley and Colby. They have a tire sale going on now with Goodyear car, pickup, and truck tires. You'll find a tread and tire time for the way you drive, either down the highway or on country roads. At Great Western Tire, they offer service well after the sale, like free tire rotation. So take advantage of the Goodyear and other name brand tires on sale, plus their appliance sale going Colby.
With High Plains Co-op, it's great to know that the High Plains Co-op, with locations in Hoxie, Dresden, Grainfield, to give you the service you deserve. High Plains Co-op.
Contract dates, contracts, store for details.
Now, with more of the
Radio and Colby basketball on the Ride halftime show. Time to name our McKee Incorporated. Their systems that they have to save you on your utility bills with 6 points. Take a break, 7 through the Ride.
Quality workmanship and experience are Joshua and residential Butler and Lester dealer and are ready. They also specialize in construction, has been in the business for over 40 years. So stop by since 9. Colby has been offering solutions for your home and office needs. And while they still continue to do that, they also specialize in something else. Comfort. Office Works and Home Furnishings is a proud retailer of the Serta I Comfort beds with Burt Studio in Northwest Kansas.
They handle anything from tending to life to their exclusive efficient power and fuel efficiency with lowering maximum
on ready for TMP with an open three-pointer, knocks it down. Vitsum with 4, kind of mixed the 2 lineups up here. Goes to the basket. Cohen, baseline Comfort. Good bounce pass to Dante. He put on the baseline, and the board pulled down. Jumper top right. And TMP off to a really quick start here. Already on the board here, and then into it. Eagles with the basketball right side. Chandler Comfort. Skip pass over to Austin Russ. Now baseline to Clayton Reinert. He tries to get it out top of the key. It's tipped and stolen away. Monarchs on the run. Cameron Schmidt behind the back pass, and a good one. Actually gotten that original steal and then got down the floor and ends up with the lay-in.
Yeah, great hustle by the Monarchs. Colby on the offensive end keeps passing it down to the corner. TMP showed all night they're going to jump to a trap down there. Try to keep it out of the corner. If you do, just kick it right back out if you have no outlet.
He was flooding it underneath this time. It's knocked loose, and here's a steal. McGaffin gets it and then loses a handle on it, but it's run down by TMP, and a foul has been called on Colby. Boy, it was going to be Colby basketball, but TMP got bailed out with a foul there. They're going to charge that one to Aaron Faber. Faber with his first personal foul and the first foul of the half on Colby. Eagles will now inbound underneath, lob it in to McGaffin. Kicks it baseline to Schmidt. He'll drive. He passes underneath, and the shot no good off the bottom of the rim that time as Cameron Faust got a little bit too deep. Colby with it, and here's another steal by TMP, but Cameron Schmidt stepping on the sideline out of bounds after getting the steal, so it's going to go back to Colby. TMP leads 52-11 with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Austin Russ inbounding for Colby. To Comfort, right side to Aaron Faber. He'll fire up a three. In and out, no good. Not a bad look. They didn't defend him, and he waited a while and to heck with it. Getting the steal for the Eagles. Comfort will run it up the floor for Colby. Chandler driving to the right side. On the baseline, kicks it out. Faber open again, decides against it. Now Whitfield on the top right. Top of the key, and everybody's just kind of standing here for Colby. Eagles will get it. Right baseline, Austin Russ back outside to Comfort. Chandler to Russ. And it's knocked around, and Austin runs it down again for Colby. He's short. Rebound pulled down by Vitzum, and a foul called on the Eagles. Second foul of the half on Colby. 5:01 to go in the third. Curry and Brandon will get set to check in for Colby. TMP will take it up the floor with Cameron Schmidt. Passes it over on the right side. Now top left, Schmidt fires a three. This one rims out. Rebound, and the putback is there, though, by Cameron Faust. Faust with 3 points in the game. That was his first field goal of the night. 54-11 now. TMP on top. Colby has not scored yet in the second half of this game. They've been outscored 9-0. If you go back to the opening quarter, Thomas, they were outscored 11-0 there. Here's one knocked away by TMP. And they'll end up getting the steal as Hoffman runs it down. Feeds it underneath, and the shot in the lane is good. Played in by Vitzum. Vitzum now with scored Colby by 7. 56-11 the score. Russ. The second half, Colby hits a three after that, but TMP leads, and here's a drive in by the Mon. It'll be the second. Hard man, and back and down. TMP look at the left elbow, and pulled down by the with the basketball. Curry feeds right side, Comfort. Now over to Flax, who lays it in. It's an offensive foul. Whitfield did a good job. He got set underneath there and drew the charge. Job of all season long in the game. Eagles with it. Leighton Reiner then open on the right side in the penalty for TM. Chandler Comfort on Faber and Austin Russ. And Leighton Reiner head fake on the three. Drives, kicks it left side underneath Curry. Good move and up in the game. Great feed into the low post, and Brooks got it good. Got much better as he steals it right back for the Monarchs. Feeds it underneath, but Comfort is going to get called for his second personal foul and the fifth on the Eagles here in the half. Point of the game, 10th player, 1 minute 20. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good, but Shippers able to come away with the rebound for TMP. The putback goes, and so Shippers now with 6 points in the game on the Eagles. 7 points for Ryan. Back into the ball game, and Brooks Curry will 60-16 the score. Colby and a reach-in foul charge to Ryan Shippers, his second, and the second that opening time. They were bad then either. Setting up the outside team, gets it back across court, and it was caught by the news. 60 to go now in the third. Left side to chase Romy. Romy kicks last in the third. Eagles up the floor with the basketball. Brandon kicks it outside to Kite, to Faber. Faber to Comfort. Austin Russ. Austin driving, has it poked free. Comes back up with the ball. Last touch by Shaw. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Team. Third as TMP lobs it in. And here's Chandler Comfort. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Shippers of TMP. And the third quarter comes to an end with that. 60.
Truck Month at Colby Dodge, and we are extending the Truck Month savings to you. You can save up to $9,000 off MSRP this month at Colby Dodge, 15 Chrysler 200, and take advantage of it. Visit us in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas, or online at.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your talk to their local hospital. Since most of them have been in business economy, they want to take this time and thank you for your
TMP with the big lead. Colby Whitfield goes. Great finish. Muscle back. Whitfield hits the free throw and team to score. The foul was called on Kevin Kazura. TMP. There's a drive by the and TMP. Get it up the floor on the left side. Ryan Reuter. Shippers with it. In the lane, no good. The senior can't get her to fall. Rebound pulled down by Whitfield. In front of him, but just didn't quite pull in the pass. It ends up out of bounds, and Colby turns it over again. TMP with the ball. 6 minutes to go now in the game. Monarchs with it, right side. Kazura picks up his dribble. Kicks it up the free throw line. The jumper on the way, not going to go. Getting his own rebound is Flax. Feeds it to Kazura. He lays it up. Foul charge to Brooks Curry of the Eagles, his fourth. Sixth on Colby here in the second half. Kazura will go to the line to shoot for TMP. Puts it up and good. 11th player to score tonight for TMP. Everybody that was in the book has scored in the game for TMP, with the exception of Hayden Lowe, who's in the game right now. Second free throw, no good. 61-49 the score. TMP leads. Colby with the basketball. Left baseline three by Chandler Comfort. Oh, no good. Just off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Reuter. Reuter up the floor for TMP on the right side. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it outside. Down the left corner. Lob goes underneath. Flax goes for the shot. Curry
will come across the lane. They will send that shot to the wall.
A big left-handed block. Inbound passes in. Three in the corner. Not going to go. Rebound tipped by TMP, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Monarchs. Layden Reinert had it for a go. Eagles with the basketball. Trying to finish hard here. Toss Curry. Curry spins, goes for the shot. Good, and a foul. Nice finish by Brooks Curry. He has 7 now in the game. TMP. Second pulled down by Kazura. Winner, top left side. That's not going to go. Eagles. Fourth, Colby with the basketball. Left baseline, open three for Comfort. Not going to go. Rebound 63-21 the score. Eagles with the basketball for the Eagles. Shoemaker. Kazura down to the drives. Goes for the shot, no good. Rebound called on Curry, and that'll be his fifth. Brooks Curry on his part for the Eagles. Curry fouls out. Caleb Masnick will check also into the game. Shoemaker will go to one-on-one. First one's up and no good. And lost out of bounds off the fingertips of his teammate. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go in the game. 23 the score, and here's Aaron Faber with the jumper on the left baseline for Colby that does not go. Ryan Reuter, but he loses it out of bounds, and Colby will have it with 1 minute 20 to go here in the... Colby's going to take a timeout here for some subs. So Josh Brown going to check into the lineup. Saggart, Evan sophomore, making his first. Aaron Faber also out on the floor for Colby. So checks into the ball game for Colby. Dylan Dumler kicks it outside to Faye Dumler. Tries to get the shot to TMP. Seconds to go. TMP with a basket. Cross midcourt. Picked Kazura with it for left side. Kazura back with it in the lane, and he Kara with 3 points in the game. 30 seconds to go now for Colby. Josh Brown by Kazura. His pass stolen away from Colby. And now Aaron Faber back is short. And the TMP and the Monarchs are going to hold it here as the clock winds down to 23. The final score tonight in the year with an 0 goes to 15-6. And they will play Concordia tomorrow night, 7:30 here, Saturday night.